Hey, how's it going, you guys? So in today's video, we'll be going over how much should contractors spend on Facebook ads. So I'll be going over a practical guide on budgeting, strategy, and turning ad spend into booked jobs. So let's get into it. So the investment in lead flow. So Facebook ads aren't just an expense, they're a fuel for your lead generation engine. So without consistent spend, the engine stalls. So what's not an option, treating ads as a core business investment, not a last resort, is what separates growing contractors from stagnant ones. So if you treat ads as a last resort for your company, that is not a good look. You have to fix other things in the business before you fix that. So you got to commit for 30 days at least to see consistent, meaningful results. So plan to run your campaigns for at least 30 days without pulling the plug early. So don't turn it on and turn it off, turn it on, turn it off. It's never going to optimize that way. So you got to consistently keep the ads running for 30 days straight, whether it be for like concrete or hardscape, outdoor living, walkways, drive, whatever that might be. And compound returns. So the longer, more consistently you run ads, the better Facebook's algorithm learns who your ideal customer is. So this just happened to one of my clients. He was running ads for about like a month and a half. And the first month, he wasn't really getting a whole bunch of booked projects in. But I told him, it's like, hey, it's going to take time. And then after as time went by, 2-3 months in, he saw that the lead quality was better and all the leads were in his area. So it just takes a little bit so Facebook actually finds your ideal client, but that's completely normal. That's just how Facebook ads work. The starting budget, enough to learn. So recommendations, start with at least like $50 a day. That's offer you around $1,500 a month. Anything less and you're moving too slow to gather meaningful data. So Facebook needs volume to find your audience and determine what actually is working. So think of early spend as paying for your market research and not just leads. So the data you collect in the first weeks is invaluable for every campaign after. So first we're going to try different ads, different ad campaigns, different ad sets, seeing what works and what doesn't, trying your videos, your photos, your own content, our content, a whole bunch of different things. And when we find that, we go ahead and optimize campaigns as time goes by. So roughly $1,500 a month is a good amount to spend so we could test out different things. And after that, we could start spending 100, 150, 200, according to what your goals are in your business. The learning phase. Patience is key. Facebook's algorithm doesn't hit peak performance on day one. So expect a 7 to 10 day learning phase where results may feel uneven, and that's completely normal. So in the learning phase, in the first 1 to 10 days, the algorithm optimizes and you get uneven results. The ramp up phase, days 11 to 20, leads improve and targeting sharpens. And on day 21 and up, it's peak performance where you get consistent, high quality leads. So leads will start coming in through early, but the first few may not be home runs. So resist the urge to pause and restart the campaigns. Doing so, it resets the learning phase entirely. So just resist the urge to pause or restart the campaigns. Don't get scared. And we start from ground zero, and that's the learning phase. So understanding your leads bell curve. So not every lead will be a winner, and that's perfectly normal. Think of your leads as a bell curve. So gold leads, ready to book, good project scope, and easy to close. Solid leads, the majority, need follow-up and nurturing to convert. So whether that be our appointment setting team, you following up with your clients, sending them your Google reviews, your website, all this sort of stuff. And then also the third one, a waste of time, a small percentage that won't be a fit. And that's the cost of just volume. Like some of them are just going to slide through the cracks. So there's nothing we could really do on that end, but the majority is solid and gold leads. And then targeting. So finding your ideal customers. So geographic focus. So we target your specific service areas, radius, city, or zip codes. So don't pay for clicks you can't serve. Demographic filters, narrow by age, so homeowners between 30 to 60, interest in home improvement and contractor relevant behaviors. And then lookalike audiences, upload your best past customers and let Facebook find people just like them, your highest value targeting tool. So we have a step-by-step plan on how we actually implement this on your business. We don't implement all this all at once. We separate it by month. So month 1, month 2, month 3. So we have different strategies for each month. And then the lead follow-up is the most important thing. Think of it as the warm pizza principle. So leads are like a warm pizza. Nobody wants them cold. Speed is the single biggest factor in converting a Facebook lead into a booked project. So the 5-minute rule. Aim to respond to every lead within 5 minutes. Your conversion rate drops dramatically over 30 minutes. And you automate it. So you use a CRM like Java or Go High Level to send instant automated text and emails so your leads never go cold. And then the multi-touch follow-up, so you don't just message once, A sequence of calls, texts, or emails dramatically increases your close rate. So always follow up. That's the main thing. Always follow up with all of your leads. And also, crafting compelling offer. So people scroll past generic ads all the time. So a strong offer gives them a reason to act right now. So 9 times out of 10, when an ad doesn't work, it comes down to the offer. We cannot run like book a free estimate. Everybody runs that. We gotta sit down and think of a right compelling offer so we could attract the right homeowners. So, like I said, the free estimate, we could do seasonal discounts. So book this month and save $200. Creates urgency and drives immediate action. Before and after proof, visual results are your best offer. So show your transformations you deliver. So your own work sells itself. Those are the best types of ads that we could run. So if you have that, we could use that. So it just depends on what you have and where you are in your business. So beyond the budget. So what else matters? So spending the right amount is just a starting point. Long-term success requires tracking, optimizing, and engaging. So track everything, monitor cost per lead, click-through rate, and conversions rate weekly. Know your numbers so you can improve them. Always optimize. So kill underperforming ads fast and scale what works. Small tweaks to copy, images, or targeting can double your results. Create scroll-stopping ads, so use videos, before and after photos, and strong headlines. Your creative is competing with everything else in the feed. So this is the exact formula what I use for my contractors. So turning struggles into success. The formula isn't complicated. It just requires commitment. You invest enough, so $50 a day minimum to generate real data and real leads. Be patient. Trust the learning phase. Don't quit before the algorithm finds its stride. Target smart. Focus spend on the right geography, demographics, and lookalikes, and then follow up fast. So respond in minutes, not hours. Speed of lead wins the job. So if this sounds interesting at all and you want to implement it yourself, you could go ahead and you can. But if you're not really a tech savvy guy or don't have the time to actually do this, I have a company that goes ahead and does everything for you, A to Z, so you don't have to break your head over marketing, setting up ads, the back end, any of that stuff. So if you want to work with me or you want to chat and want me to give you some advice, I'm going to leave a link down below. It's going to be the top link from right there. From right there, you could book a call with me or one of my team members. I'll leave all my Instagram and Facebook links down below as well. And if you have any questions, you can reach out. And yeah, hope you guys have a good one.